All right, we're recording. We back at it after a few weeks off. Another episode of No Cap Sports Podcast. Uh, we got a whole lot to talk about.
We got a lot to talk about. And
we
we've been
lot.
down a weeks due to vacations and illnesses, man. But woo, dude, we got a lot of ground to cover.
Uh,
I'm ready. You ready, Flood?
yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Back at you with another episode. No Cap Sports Podcast. Joe Flood with my co-host Rasheem Niels.
What's
We
happening,
back at it.
everybody? We back at it, man, like we never left, man.
Let's start off
We
talking
here.
about the Niners, man. Man, they
Ooh. Ooh,
now.
wait. You jump right in there, huh? You want to jump right in the fight.
Yeah, we're gonna jump right into that. That's
Yeah,
top.
yeah, yeah. Let's get it, man. This defensive coordinator, I mean, everybody had their issues with Coach Wilkes, but the defense is not holding these leads, Flood. We should have beat the Rams and the Cardinals easy, and we didn't. We was beating them. They come back. Both teams win the game. The defense looked confused. And on that first play with Kyler Murray, when he ran that touchdown, as soon as that boy ran that option and kept the ball, do you notice, Flood, when he hit that hole, he pointed up like he was Babe Ruth pointing at he about to hit a home run?
Yeah, he held he held up. I seen
Put
that.
his hands up with 60 yards left to run because he already knew it was a touchdown.
Yeah,
That right there, that wasn't good. But they regrouped. But then, I mean, I've seen our defense give up so many leads. Flood. It's like you can't even be comfortable being up by 14 points no more.
right.
You know, offensively, CMC is missed. I'm still riding with Mason. He's a young stud. Um, Brandon Ayuk, he got his money, but it seemed like Debo. It's almost like teams know what he's going to do, and I just don't. This season feel a little different to me, but
I actually like that we starting off slow. To me,
Mhm, mhm.
I actually feel good about the way we starting off because the last couple of years we started off fast.
Mhm.
And we had the best record in the NFL for a long. You know what I mean? We was the favorites, looking great, had everything rolling. Everybody was picking us to do this and do that, and we didn't get it done.
Yeah,
You know, the pressure. You know, it's hard when you're the front runner.
right,
But now we can start off slow and get our way there. You
right,
know, overcome a lot of we overcoming a lot of adversity now, and
right.
that'll make us stronger. I seen a stat that said I can't remember the years. I think it was 2021 and 2022.
Mhm.
The Niners started off bad too. You know, they was 3-5,
Yeah,
two.
22 when we
Yeah,
lost to the Rams.
yeah.
Yep, yep,
Started off looking pretty similar to they look now,
yeah.
and then you got it going later on in the season. You know what I mean? You got hot later on, and it's kind of familiar to that. This is what it's seeming like. So I ain't really worried about it right now, man. Because one thing I noticed is the teams that start off hot, 5, 6 and 0, 7 and 0 and all that, they really don't never be around when it's done at the end of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because now all the pressure is on you. I mean,
Yeah.
if look at the you look at the Chiefs last year, they won it. They started off looking rough. They didn't have the best record. They was on the road in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I
You right
mean?
about that. You right about that. I remember last year. I didn't even think Kansas City was gonna do nothing.
Right, because of how they started.
Right.
They wasn't looking like championship contenders early on in the season, but they got hot late and they got it going and they rode the wave right on in there.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you with that because I posted that flood. I was like, let's get the craziness out the way now.
Yeah.
You know, we diehards, man. So sometimes it's hard to see us struggle. But I'm like you, Flood. I haven't lost faith. I'm just frustrated, but I haven't lost faith.
Yeah, man, we got a long way to go,
Yeah,
man. It's
I told you that.
5 games out of a 17-game season.
Right.
I see people they want Kyle Shanahan fired. They want the defensive coordinator fired. I don't even want. You know what? I'm gonna say leave dude alone. Y'all giving him 5 games, man. Like you got a whole new coordinator coming in there with a whole different scheme and the whole different. You gotta give him time to you know what I mean to
And I
get
mean,
stuff together.
we got the talent.
Yeah,
The talent is there, Flood. It's just with me. I hate to see us lose, but I know what it is playing the sport. I know what it is, and I do believe that because I posted on it yesterday. I'm like, because I've seen some cats, diehard Niners, Flood, their whole life already threw the towel in. I'm like, wait a minute, what are you doing? Why
how
are
do you
you throwing the towel? It's only week 5.
how do you feel
I
about
mean,
Kyle Shanahan as the
huh?
head?
What you say, Flood?
How do you feel about Kyle Shanahan as the head coach?
Good with Shanahan. That's just me. This is just me.
You say you
I'm
are good with him? You good with
no,
him?
no, no. I said I'm with him.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still with Shanahan. I'm not
Me
turning my back on Kyle.
Me too, man. I'm sick of people like, oh man, Shanahan got to go and all this nonsense. You know what I mean? Like this man has been in 3 NFC championship games, 2 Super Bowls. Like, man, if y'all don't knock it off,
4 Flood.
yeah, 4 NFC championship games and two
Yeah, 2 Super Bowls in 7 years. What was it, 6 or 7 years he's been with us so far?
2017. He came.
Okay. So 7 years, 4 NFCs and 2 champion Super Bowls. Yeah, we lost, but
Mind you, we lost 2 Super Bowls, right? We lost 2 Super Bowls to one of the greatest coaches in NFL history, Andy Reid, and arguably the greatest quarterback in NFL history, Patrick Mahomes. That's who we lost to. You know what I mean? It's not like they lost to some scrubs or nothing. If somebody didn't have no business being there, Rex Grossman or somebody like that. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah, Mahomes on the other side, both times. Not to mention we've been there in 7 years. You've been there to the NFC Championship game 4 times.
Right.
I gotta
Right.
chill out. One dude to get fired. Like what? Great head coaches don't grow on trees, man.
Right. And then who we gonna bring in, Flood?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what you gonna do? And then
But
what?
y- like I say, some of these Niner fans, I'm not gonna lie, Flood. I don't like half our fan base because they don't know football.
No.
You're calling for a coach with a, you know how many teams would take him right now if he became available?
Right. He would be hired immediately.
Immediately. So
Immediately.
you want his head? Because we ain't winning? But these are the people that probably jumped on Flood in 2000. Some of them probably jumped on during the hardball era.
And
And now all of a sudden they diehards.
they forget what it was like when that era was over with. And
Yeah.
we went through Jim Tom Sula and Chip Kelly. They forget
Right.
those. I mean,
Hey, And then we can go back before he came in.
Right. Right.
Nolan and Singletary. Come
Yeah.
on now.
Yeah. You better
I
chill
mean,
out.
they don't understand, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it with them.
He's having a
The back
similar
door-
he's having a similar start to his career as in 49ers as Andy Reid did in Philly. Remember Andy Reid into the NFC Championship game.
Yep, 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 yep,
Lose
yep,
one Super Bowl and lost that to Brady. You know what I mean?
yep,
You
yep.
know,
Because remember
he's
they went to four straight, didn't
four straight,
they?
four straight, and only
Yeah, I
won one.
remember. Yep. It went to the Super Bowl one time.
Yep, and lost to Brady.
Yep, yep. Remember T.O. was playing on one leg.
Hey, so this was it reminds me of. You know what I mean? Like Kyle Shanahan. Like y'all better chill because Andy Reid went to Kansas City and they rewriting the history books out there. You know what I mean? So
How
all
many
this,
they got? They got three. They got three already on for us since he been there.
yeah, and been there four times, won three of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
you gotta put Andy Reid as one of the greatest coaches of all time.
absolutely, you got three Super Bowls,
Man.
probably eight championship game appearances, eight,
Yep.
nine. Yeah.
Four Super Bowl appearances and got maybe, yeah, like you say, 8 to 9 conference championship appearances and 3 rings out the deal. And
Five
3 rings out the deal.
five Super Bowl appearances because he got four with the Chiefs
Oh
and one.
yeah, 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 yeah. You're right. You're right, Flood. He been to 4 with Kansas City,
Yeah,
and then yep, 1 with the Eagles. You're right. You're right.
and they wanted
He
Andy
got
Reid.
3 out of that.
Y'all want Shanahan? No, y'all better chill out.
Yeah, that's what I'll tell him. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, Flood. I'm riding with Shanahan. I'm not pissed to let Shanahan go. I don't want to lose him.
No,
Eventually, we'll get it over the hump. We'll get over it. Only thing is, he can't go out there and play. We got cats that's making millions of dollars. Make a play. The coach can't do it for you. All he can do is put you in position to where you can make the play.
yeah,
That's it. I just feel like the players you can't, but they always blame it on the coach. But I'm with you, Flood. I don't care what nobody say. Shanahan is our coach, and I hope he don't go nowhere.
we in agreement on that.
So
What you got for me next?
we got your boy, man. I know we still on the Niners. We gonna just. I got one more question on that. What's going on with your favorite wide receiver, number 11?
Well, I mean, he's doing what he do. Like he's a solid wide receiver.
You think he a one?
No, that's what I'm saying. I think he's a solid wide receiver. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get on here and say he trash or nothing like that. I think he's solid. But the way, like I said, we talked about that during the summer. Like he was acting like he's Justin Jefferson or Tyreek Hill or CD Lamb or one of these could Chase, one of these dudes. It
He get
seems like
paid
that,
like
but he ain't one of them. He ain't one of those guys. That's why
but
I
he
would
get
have been okay with them letting him go because
too.
we see Jennings. It's really more of the system than anything that made him get off like that. But I don't.
Hey, Jennings is doing his thing. But I always liked him though. But I always liked Jennings. He one of them dudes. He one of them dudes. So I'm big on him. But are you? I really think we made a big mistake giving him that money. But that's the decision they made, so we got to ride it out.
Yep. Like I said, I would have been totally fine letting him walk because I think it's more the system than anything. When you look at Shanahan, you look at uh, Mc, uh, McVay and the Rams and LaFleur for the Packers. Those are all the same coaches. They all coached with each other. They all coached with Shanahan. They
Right.
they got hella good ass offensive schemes that get guys off and get guys open. You look at Cooper Kupp, you look at Puka, all them dudes. They just coming in. The receiver year after year after year is just somebody else that's getting off because of
Right.
this. So
Because of it. And you
yeah,
gotta remember who Kyle Daddy is too.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
He come from a genius,
yeah,
offensive football genius. So
so
we gonna be good, man. We gonna be all right, Flood. I gotta still make the play. I might not get a bye this year, but we gonna be there.
yeah, we
And
just would
I'm all for it.
right,
So I wanted to get at you with one thing though. My Colorado Buffaloes.
right.
What you think about that, Flood? I want to get your take on that one.
So we did before the season started, we did a season preview and we
Yep.
listed.
Yep.
We went through every game, win-loss record for every game.
Right.
Colorado right now record is 4-1. I had them at this point at 4-1. I got the video. I should have.
No, no, no. I
Let me see,
wish you. I wish.
let me see if I can add it on here real quick. I had the video.
Well, because I remember we went through the list
Yeah,
because
I
I think you had it projected at what 5-7 or 6-6.
5-7 to end the season, but I had them at 4-1 at this point in the season.
Central
And
Florida.
right now, they at 4-1.
Central Florida. I can't believe they had them up to win by 14.5 points.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. I think, yeah, I don't know how Vegas got that one wrong.
Hey, it cost their ass a lot of money too.
Yeah, it did.
It cost them a lot of money with that. But
But
what you
but
think about Florida?
I had them at 4-1, and the thing that I said was, here come the losses. After Central Florida, because Kansas State finna get them this week.
You think so?
Yeah, Kansas State finna get them.
Hey, I got Colorado.
Yeah, but it should be a really good game though, because really a lot of the teams that I saw beating them and how I saw them beating them, those teams don't look as good as I thought they was gonna be.
Yeah, and we said that though when we was talking in the first episode.
Yeah, those teams don't look as good as I thought. Like Kansas, they don't look as good as I thought they were. Oklahoma State, Arizona. So
What about Utah? Utah still ranked?
yeah, Utah still ranked.
What they at?
Even
Like 12 or something?
so they,
Hold on.
Colorado got a real good chance to get in the boat. Like they it should be no reason why Colorado shouldn't get a bowl this year. They got to
No,
get a like
they
it
gonna
would be
get a ball this year, Flood. I really believe that in my heart, though, bro. Real talk.
because at this point they 4-1. They just need to win 2 games.
Yeah.
They got to win 2 games. Like, and if they don't, that is a super disappointment for Colorado. They got to get a bowl game. They
If
have
they
to.
don't get if they don't get a bowl game, shit gonna be different. Shit gonna be different, man,
Yeah,
because it will be hard for me to see them not get to a bowl. And I said that, Flood, when on our first episode. I, deep in my heart, no matter how much I love Dion, my boy's going to a bowl this year. It don't matter where they go, because wherever they go, remember, Flood, we talked about it. The
yeah,
revenue they're gonna generate for wherever they go, they may get a better bowl than the average 6-16,
for sure, for sure,
just because of the following.
for sure. Because
And
I
I
just
guarantee that.
some earlier about they got another nationally televised game, and I think they just set some kind of record for nationally televised games. A lot
Yeah,
of people see Colorado. A lot of people want to see them play. So if they get that 6 wins, they're going to get a pretty good bowl. You know what I mean? Because the eyes they're going to have on that game. But to answer your question, this week against Kansas State, I think Kansas State gonna win. I think it'll be a good game though. I think it's gonna be a real good game. Uh, I think it could go either way. I think Colorado can win this game because Kansas State defense ain't that great. You know what I mean? They're not that
Right.
great.
Look at that. In
And
that boy that transferred from Colorado Flood to go there,
yeah,
the last year running back.
he
He not
played.
even getting touches. He's not even getting touches like that.
Yeah, I mean they got a nice ground game anyway. Though. I ain't really need them
I know they do.
like
I know they do. I
way.
know they do. Yeah, the
And they,
running back that's ahead of him is a beast.
and they got a good running quarterback too. The difference between this running quarterback and the last one against Central Florida is this guy's a lot faster. He's a lot faster
Mm,
and more elusive. The quarterback from Central Florida, he was a
well,
running quarterback, but he was a big, like,
yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
he's a big boy. Cause I seen him truck a few cats. So like boom,
He,
boom, boom.
he's more in the trucking cats like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? This
yeah,
guy State is more of a, you know what I mean, Lamar Jackson, Vic type. I'm finna get up out of there and get on type running.
yeah. Ooh wee, ooh
So
wee. But I only
uh,
seen Kansas State play once, Flood. But what I seen, that running back was getting off. I didn't really see too much of the QB at that time because they was feeding the back.
yeah,
But I go back and look at some of their film.
both both of them, both defenses is gonna have issues Saturday. Both
Mm,
defense. Colorado defense is gonna have an issue stopping their run. And like I
mm,
said, I don't want to hear no, oh well, Central Florida ran and they stopped them. This ain't Central Florida. They got a different running game. They got a different
right,
type of running quarterback. They're gonna
right.
have to with some they haven't seen this year because he's more quicker and elusive. So Colorado defense gonna have a problem stopping their run, and Kansas State gonna have a problem stopping Colorado's passing attack because Colorado can throw the ball all over them. And Kansas
Yeah.
State secondary, they pass defense ain't that good. So it could be a high scoring game. And we
In
just got
Colorado, they running the ball better too, Flood.
yeah, they are. They are.
They running the ball. They really improved in
I
that
always
area.
the thing that I like is they running the ball. Like you gotta try to run the ball to say because they remember I said something early in the season, they talking about they can't run. I'm like, well, y'all not even trying to run. Like you running
Yep.
back got 5 carries. You need more than
I
that.
remember that. That was against Nebraska, Flood, when you said that.
Got 5 carries. You talking about he
Yeah.
can't run the ball. Now you got to give him the ball. And they are attempting to run the ball a lot more. So they look like a more balanced team.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they numbers, they stats prove that because their passing percentage of how many times they pass per game, it came down. You know,
Right.
what I'm saying? It ain't totally balanced, but it's like you got to be
But
respectful
it's
of
better.
the
It's a major improvement, though, Flood.
major
You,
improvement.
you running 60 plays, you still ran 20 runs. That's better
That's
than
cool.
what they normally do.
That's cool though. That's cool
Yep.
though
I take
because
that.
they are a passing team, but you got to do it sometimes though. Like they wasn't doing it none, but they doing
Mhm.
it some. If we get 60 plays, 20 of them got to be runs. 20 of them got to be runs, and that's what they doing now. They look good. They look
Yeah.
good. They can get these 2 wins. All they got to do is get 2 wins. But like I said, when we previewed the season, I had them at 5-7. I think they could do a lot better than that with what I'm seeing in the teams. Because, like I said, the teams that I thought was this and that, them teams ain't really that good. Like Colorado could really make some noise, and they
Yeah.
and do that because which can go to our next topic. If they don't get at least 8 wins, I don't care how great he playing, man. Travis Hunter is not getting the
Yeah.
Heisman. You're not
Yeah.
getting. You're not
I
getting it
was
on.
gonna hit that one too.
He
I was
need
gonna hit you with that one, Flood.
Yeah, they need 8 wins for Travis Hunter, and that's just to have a shot at getting it. That's just to get an invite to New York. That's not even saying that he gonna win it, because the boy from Boise State is going crazy right now. Can't,
Ooh, number two. What is number two?
yeah, Janty,
The running back.
that boy,
Oh, yes.
he averaged 200 yards rushing a game,
Yeah. I seen them stats. Them stats is crazy.
and a couple
Oh
of
goodness.
game. He played till halftime and he had almost 200 yards. He got 1,000 yards rushing in 5 games. He on pace to break the all-time Barry Sanders rushing record. Single
Mm,
season.
I don't believe it. That boy running.
He on
I
pace.
heard rumor is, I don't know if it's true or not, but it's a possibility Boise can be going over to the Pac.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I
The
don't
Pac.
know how, but I know they just got one mountain team to come over. I forgot who it was.
Yeah, no, it was. I think Colorado State gone over there.
Colorado State. That's right.
Yeah,
Colorado State going, and I've been hearing that it's a possibility Boise might jump in there too.
yeah, for sure. That's what I heard too. Shit. They
Yeah.
try a lot. They say it's they talking about bringing Sacramento State to the Pac-12. Like they need
Desperate
some,
times.
they need some teams.
Hey, Flood. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
They are desperate. When I heard Sacramento State, I'm like, what?
I'm like, come on. If you're gonna do that, leave Sac State where they at. No disrespect.
Right.
San Jose over.
For real, yeah.
Come on,
San,
bring San Jose State.
San Jose State would be a better fit than
Right, right. Come on, don't. I mean, whatever they do, they do. I've lost all my love for the Pack anyway.
yeah.
But
So
don't bring in
they need
Sac
about
State.
for that man to even have a shot at it. And that's not even saying that he will, because like I said, the boy from Boise State going, Cam Ward, Saturday night, down 25 in the fourth quarter on the road, down 25, brought them boys back and won that.
Again,
Like, you got to put him up there.
Flood. They did it in the Bay, Flood.
All right.
And Cam Ward already knew what he was up against, being that he just played at Washington State.
Yeah.
Down 25. I'm like, Cal got this. I'm telling him, man, Cal raw. I'll take a quick nap, wake up. 30, 39 to 38, Miami. I said, what happened? And I mean, the energy, I've never seen Cal Stadium the way I seen it when they played last week against Miami.
Mm-hmm.
The energy was crazy, Flood.
That was a
The
big.
energy was crazy in Berkeley.
That was a big game. That was Miami first game
Hey,
ever.
bro.
And
I said, man,
they
I didn't
blew.
see it all, bro.
But that's a Heisman moment right there for Cam Ward.
Yeah, definitely is.
He's leading the nation in passing yards. He's leading the nation in passing touchdowns. They're undefeated, and they're ranked number 6 in the country. He's your Heisman favorite right there.
Definitely. I'll get it. I'll give you that. Remember, I told you though, Floyd, when I
Yeah,
was making my
you
predictions at the beginning, I said Cam Ward.
did. And I said, wait, I need to see more of him, because it was,
Yep.
said it after 2 weeks. I'm like, man, nah, just wait. But you did
Yeah.
say so. Now I'm on board, because we got enough evidence at this point to see and know what it is, and it is what it is. He's that guy.
That guy.
He's lead, like I said, he's leading the nation in passing yards and passing touchdowns on an undefeated team.
I love his poise too.
Man, he's hella poised back there.
Oh my God, I'll be watching him like, look at him, blood. He just sitting back there,
But
just
but that comes from his training, because he trains with they. Well, I don't know all the time. I know this offseason they train with Shedeur.
yeah.
Cam Ward, Shedeur, and the quarterback for Virginia Tech, they all train together.
I
And
remember that.
if you look at Cam Ward's poise back there, he looked just like Shedeur Sanders' poise back there. Shedeur, like, they don't get, rattled back there, man. They hella poised.
No, they don't. And they
Both
can
of
run the ball when they need to.
Yeah, both of them. Shedeur, man, he back there, like I say, personally, I think Shedeur the best quarterback in college football. Uh, I'm
Don't
picking a
lie.
team. I'm picking Shedeur over anybody.
Yeah, for the Heisman. Oh no, not for the Heisman.
No,
For
I'm
the
talking
first overall
about
pick.
as for the first overall pick.
Okay.
If I'm
Who?
if I'm drafting a player, if I'm drafting a quarterback, Shedeur is my guy first.
Who will be your second quarterback?
Cam.
Who will be your third?
Quinn Ewers from Texas.
Okay. He hurt still? I think he's still out.
Yeah, he might be still out.
But I got you on him. He raw. I'm with you on that one though. Who will be number 4?
Man, you picking at this
I'm
point.
just going off QBs. I'm the
Yeah, I
It's
know
a
you.
couple of QBs that I know you know.
You
I
could
was
go.
picking that boy. Go ahead.
You
I
could
want
go.
to hear what you say.
Dart,
Go ahead.
you could go with Dart from Ole Miss, or they like
Okay.
Beck from Georgia. You
Okay.
know, but at that
So
point,
so what you think about that boy out of Alabama?
nah, I don't like him as a pro prospect. I don't. I think he a college guy. It
Hmm.
works in college, but I don't think he accurate enough. He ain't accurate enough. Like if I'm drafting a quarterback, I'm not drafting. He was more like he remind me of like Jalen Hurts or somebody like that. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. I can see that.
Jalen Hurts type dude. Like I'll tell you, if you got something in the second round or something like that, I don't think he's a first round quarterback.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. His accuracy is a little because I've seen some good passes he threw, but the receivers got to either turn around or come back or do some ill shit to catch it.
he's an athlete that can play quarterback. Like I
Yeah.
say, he's a Jalen Hurts. I'm not taking him in the first round. I'll take every quarterback I named. I'll take them before him. But in college, it works because you know you just better than everybody in college. But that ain't gonna work like that in the NFL.
Yeah, I can dig it because that is true. It's only a very few was able to translate from college to the NFL who play like that.
Yeah,
And you see your boy Hurst is struggling now because teams is catching on to him.
not on. Yeah, and
So it's off with him a little bit, but them were some good picks though, Flood. Because if I had to pick quarterbacks, I probably would have picked the same list.
yeah,
Uh, but I'm not gonna lie, I did have the Alabama cat in my top 5. Um, but that's just me. That's just mine. But you are right though with some stuff you point out as far as accuracy.
yeah. His
Um,
actor.
and then, but speaking of Alabama, what happened against Vanderbilt?
That's one of them games where they really just overlooked them.
Mhm.
They overlooked Vanderbilt because you come off this big game against Georgia. You just beat Georgia. You now rank number one in the country, and you think you finna just have a cakewalk for the rest of the season.
Mhm.
It don't work like that. If you ain't come in prepared, they got done up. It was really it was really the defense. The offense did well because I was watching
They
the
put
game
up 28. Yeah, they put up 28.
and the defense they just couldn't stop. They couldn't get a stop. They couldn't get a
They could.
stop. Time
They,
Alabama scored, Vanderbilt went right back down and scored again.
yeah, they defense. And number 13. Who's number 13 from Alabama? Flood.
I don't know, dude. He apologized. He went crazy, don't. He
You
apologized.
think he did that if Nick was on the sideline?
Oh no, 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 no. No way.
Man, I'm like, whoa, like, bro, you tripping.
Yeah.
He was tripping, bro. I couldn't believe he did what he did, but I understand he was frustrated. Y'all losing to a team that y'all really shouldn't be losing to.
I ain't got no business losing. But I've been there. I've been in a situation like that where you overlook a team and you just think you finna. I go back to my plan when I was at Wilson. When I was at Wilson, we played against Wash, and at that time, you play against Wash. That's
Hmm.
the game right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, we was ready for Wash, and we beat Wash.
and y'all beat him in Turkey Day too. Y'all beat
Yeah,
him twice a year.
beat them twice in 1 year. We beat them in the regular season, so we like, oh, we there. We got Mission next week. We ain't tripping on Mission.
And then Michigan come in and give it to y'all.
And Mission smacked us upside the head, man. We was not ready to play that, that week. But we was ready for Wash, though.
Mhm.
We was ready for Wise, but when we got against Mission, man, and they dogged us because we
And,
overlooked. We wasn't tripping on them. We
and
had put
y'all,
much. We had put so much into playing Wise that we was not tripping on Mission at all. But Mission
and
was
I
who
can
we
see
had.
that. Look, y'all was stacked that man. Y'all was so stacked that Wilson, bro.
And they beat us.
When when Wilson, I know they beat y'all, but y'all end up still being the champs anyway.
Yeah, we won it anyway.
But that Wilson team, when they shut down Wilson and turned it into ISA,
Now they talking.
everywhere, everywhere y'all went, because all y'all spread it out with the different schools. It don't matter because I remember my nigga Porter, R.I.P. Um, um, SV.
SB,
Who else we had? The big
Leroy
homie.
Hawk.
Yes,
Yeah.
them dudes came in and made an immediate impact and made the teams better. Because if they didn't shut down Wilson that year, y'all would have probably won it again.
There is no probably. There's no probably. We would have.
You know,
We would have definitely won that again.
look, y'all was raw. I'm Wash House, so I gotta hate a little bit. But y'all was them dudes, bro. Y'all was them dudes.
Yeah.
Like crazy, bro. If they didn't break that team up, because it don't matter if they came from Wilson and they was coming to your school, you was getting a quality fucking player or players. Because Big Dre and them came through and they was. I remember we were scrimmaging against varsity and Andreas Porter, bud. I was a freshman. I don't know what made me think I can run him over. That boy hit me so hard, blood snot came out my nose, and I thought it was a Monday, and we were scrimmaging on Thursday. Coach T was like, "Hey, you can't do that." He told Dre that like you can't hit him like that. But I'm a young nigga talking shit, and I thought I can run over this big stud, and boy, he changed my life.
Yeah.
He changed my life. But them were some good brothers though, man. I know we, low off, but we gotta show city love too, man. But
Right.
yeah, that team was stacked though. A lot of cats don't know that who was not from our era would know the impact y'all had on football.
Right.
You know. Why you didn't come to Wash Flood? Why you go to Mac?
So my reason why I went to Mac was looking at the position. I'm a running back. I'm a tailback.
Right, right.
So you go to Wash, they got Nep already. Nep is already there.
Yeah.
Nep, you're going to Nep's senior year.
Yeah, yeah. And he was highly recruited too.
Right. So there's nothing I can do to take that position for a guy that's been starting and is going to his senior year. He's going to be the running back at Wash.
Right.
That's just how it's going to be.
Yeah, that's facts.
Or at Mac, Kev Jones was the running back. Kev had graduated. He was gone. So they didn't have a starting running back. It was open. It was an open position. So
And
I
that's
knew I could go there and compete for that job and
right.
get it.
Did Jones end up going to City?
Yeah.
Okay. And then from City, he ended up going to Washington State? Or did
Nah,
he even?
I don't think
Okay.
he.
I thought that was okay. It was somebody else. But
Yeah.
I remember I remember him at Mac though. I was younger, but I
Nah,
remember going to see him play against Walsh.
yeah, it was raw.
Yeah, he
Raw.
was
He was
when
raw.
y'all was playing for I think I was eighth grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was eighth grade.
But he
I was
graduated. So when he graduated, I knew okay, I could go in there and you know
do it.
try to get that job, try to take that job.
Oh, you definitely got it. Come on, blood. You was killing as a sophomore. It was,
Yeah.
you
So
know, come to junior year what it was.
yeah.
You already know, man.
But
But I
when I
wanted,
when I first went to Mac, I wasn't a starter out the gate. I didn't come in starting. It took the summer because we had double days and then we had a jamboree. I remember that's when we went down to like Aragon High School, and we had a jamboree with Aragon, South City, and somebody else. I was getting second team reps at that time, but that jamboree is when they was like, okay, well, we got to start him now. Like we can't have him on the bench no more because
Right.
jamboree, I was killing. You know what
But
I'm saying?
why would they leave you on the bench though when they already knew you could ball?
Because they running back that they had already there, Kobe Roberts, he was already there, and he had been playing for Mac. So they, rightfully so, they did it the right way. I don't have no problem with the way they did it. Like he should have been there. You know what I mean? Cole been there, and he should have had that opportunity to have that number one spot. So coming into camp, Cole should have been the one with the number one. But my point is, even though he was the number one, I at least had an opportunity to fight for the job. If Kev Jones had still been there, that's Kev's job. Like I wouldn't have had that opportunity. If I would have came to watch, that's Neff's job. I wouldn't have had that opportunity. And like after I won the job, and I'm the new, running back at McAteer, ain't nobody taking that job from me. So you know what I mean? That's just the way it is. When you got a position like that and you got somebody in there like that, it ain't nothing you can do to take that. You ain't taking that job. That's their job. That's Nepp. Nepp is a running back at Washington. That's that.
Right about that. Facts. Straight facts on that. We
Yeah.
it was so stacked at that time with so much talent coming out the city at them in them times. It was
Yeah.
just overloaded with talent, bro. I think we could have produced a lot more NFL players, but that SAT got in the way of a lot of people.
Yeah. And they don't even
And
do
now they don't even make them take SATs no more. I heard.
crazy that they don't do it now, man.
Man,
Boy.
imagine that shit when we was playing flood.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
Man, you could have been a special teams that could have got you a scholarship if you was balling.
Yeah.
Shit, man. But I was looking at these top five picks, flood. Um, what they? I don't think I really feel this one. They saying they got Cam Ward number one. Um, your boy from Boise State number two. Macklin, he's out of Missouri number three. Offensive tackle Kevin Banks out of Texas, and then they got interior lineman uh, Donovan Jackson out of Ohio State. But these are different people's picks.
Yeah, I don't see Travis Hunter falling out of the top five.
I don't either. That's why I'm surprised he's not in there.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
like I said, somebody else.
Travis Hunter is a top five pick in the NFL draft. Anybody that say different from that is tripping.
They hating on him right now. I'm looking at the ESPN, right?
They
They
need they
got
smoked.
yeah, for real. I don't know what's going on, but they got Luther Burden. He's got him at number one. They got Shador number two. They got your boy Macklin, who I said earlier, number three. And then they got Patrick Payton, defensive end, number four.
Yeah, these dudes just be talking, man. I
Yeah.
seen a mock draft where like Shadur wasn't even in the first round. Some nonsense like that. I'm like, man, get out of here with all this stuff.
And
You
this
lose
shit is crazy.
and stuff like that.
I'm looking at this shit. I don't even want to look at it no more, bro. This shit is bullshit.
Yeah, I don't even.
I just wanted to see how they was thinking about it, but they don't know, bro. Shador's the best quarterback, but you only got him in one of your mock drafts in the top five.
George Sanders.
From what I heard though, the Raiders trying to tank the season to get him
He was somewhere. He was in
at the
Vegas.
game.
He was
Yeah,
in
at
Vegas,
the game, at the next game.
and he seen Mark Davis, and Mark Davis was like, man, you might be at home right now. You know what I'm
Mark
saying?
Davis was right next to him, courtside.
Yeah, he said you might be at home right now
Yeah,
already.
he was right next to Mark Davis. Asia Wilson came up to show him some love. and he whispered in her ear, and you can hear Angel Wilson saying, "Come on, we waiting on you."
Right.
And Mark Jackson right behind him smiling. I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now, Flood. Shador is going to Vegas.
They could, because they definitely need a quarterback.
With his personality and with his swag, what
Yeah,
more better place to be is in Vegas.
they definitely need a quarterback. So
I'm calling it right now, Flood. I'm calling it. Shador to Vegas.
yeah,
He going. Even if they got to trade up to get him, they'll do what they got to do.
yeah, they got to do it. He'll
You
tell
know,
you that's what you need. He's a good
yeah,
quarterback. He's a
he
good.
is. He's gonna make a difference, bro. You just got to get him the right pieces. But what about Adams? What you think Adams gonna do? You know, he don't want to. He want to get traded.
He got to go. Adams need to go.
Where you think he gonna go though, Flood?
He need to go to. He can help a contender out right now. He
If
can
I was
help.
him, I would want to go to New York.
Nah,
I
not
would
not
want
the
to play for the Jets.
not the Jets.
He better off going to New Orleans. At least New Orleans got a chance to make the playoffs.
But I was going to say New Orleans or somewhere like that, where you can help a team get over that hump. Because he's a little bit older. You know, Shador get there, but that's like starting. You know, they gotta build that team from scratch. You
Right.
start. You got Brock Bowers and the stuff out there. Hunter Winfrey. They got some pieces,
Right.
but he need to go somewhere else.
Yeah. I'm thinking New Orleans. I know the Raiders ain't trading him to Kansas City. Um,
I hope they don't.
they if they do, somebody got paid,
Yeah.
and it wasn't the player.
I hope they don't. The crazy part is, I wonder what's taking so long though. It's been like a week already. Like I don't, why they ain't got this done already.
They're trying to get all they can for him.
Yeah, but
They're trying to get everything they can.
he ain't got nothing now. He ain't even playing right now though. So it's like he's just sitting on it.
And I feel his frustration, but it's like he ain't got all that guaranteed money. It's no more guaranteed money on his contract. He got all his money up front.
Right.
So now things go bad. You want to bounce? I'm surprised they haven't traded him yet. But the Raiders front office, they probably let him sit just out of spite.
That's what they doing.
Like let his ass sit for about another month, see what he say then.
Yeah.
Because you locked in your contract, so you just can't get up and go.
No, they got to be traded.
Got to be traded. Because if you get up and go, buddy, you're not leaving Vegas until they recoup that money that they gave you.
Yeah.
So he can't breach the contract. So
I don't
I
think
understand.
it's a situation like that. I think it's like a mutual thing. I don't think he being a diva or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a mutual thing.
I kind of get the diva vibes off of it. This is
Yeah.
just me, but
He not.
he he said some shit when I was watching some stuff, and he said, "All I'm doing is getting hit." I understand that, but you play football, bro. You're gonna get hit. Like he want to go somewhere where his quarterback ain't gonna get him hit.
Yeah, because he
So
came.
that kind of rubbed me off like a diva. Like, oh, you don't want to be touched. So,
He came out there
well,
to play Eric Cordo. With his boy from that he played with in college. He
right,
came out
right,
and
yes,
then
yeah,
you get him. It's like, well, wait, whoa, I didn't come here for this.
right, right,
Man.
right, right.
Then you let Josh Jacobs go. Y'all don't want to pay him. It's like, wait a minute, what?
They was tripping on that. They was tripping letting him go because I thought the Raiders was turning the corner. I thought they were,
Right.
but that's why I say New Orleans for Adams. Go back, be with your boy. They 3-2. They tied for first place with
Atlanta.
Tampa Bay. Oh, Atlanta and Tampa. They all 3-2.
That's what I'm saying. That's a winnable division out there.
Yeah, it's
Win
a
that
tough division this year. It's tough, Flood. So he will be. That's where I would go. I would not want to go play with old ass Aaron Rodgers, who only won one Super Bowl, but yet he gets the Tom Brady. He gets the Tom Brady and Peyton Manning treatment.
Nah, you don't want to go to New York.
You don't want to
That
go to New York.
stay away from
Don't want to
there.
go to New York.
Mm-mm.
Aaron Rodgers is a good quarterback, but bro, you only got one Super Bowl, bro. If you had like two or three, then I'll be like, okay. At least Peyton got two, but
Yeah,
you ain't Brady though, bro.
it's a wrap
You know
for Rodgers, man.
what you say, Flood?
I say it's a wrap for Rodgers in New York. They ain't doing nothing.
No, they not doing shit. It's a wrap, bro. It's over. You know, I fired y'all coach, and it was a picture. I don't know. I know you probably seen it. I think I got it from Noah, but I don't know if I got it from your page or not. But they played New England. The game they won against New England. He went to dap up Rodgers, and he gave him 5. And then Shula went to give him a hug, and he pushed him like, "Watch out."
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh, bro, you don't do that under the lights, bro."
yeah.
You know, come on, Aaron. Like, I really don't like Aaron Rodgers, bro. Keep it real. I know he went to Cal, but I don't like him. I
Yeah.
really don't like him, man. He, you got one Super Bowl, bro. You got beautiful stats, but how many Super Bowls they played in Flood overall?
One.
Aaron Rodgers.
He 1 for 1. That's it.
When they beat Pittsburgh, huh?
Yep. That's it. That's the only time he ever went. Ain't
That's
never
it.
been.
Only it ain't been back since.
And he's
So
had, especially those games against the Niners. He had two NFC Championship games against the Niners that was winnable. That it was low scoring games. All you got to do is put your team in the end zone. You know what I mean? Get in the end zone, and
couldn't do that.
didn't do that.
Walked away with that. But it was another one I wanted to run past you, Flood. Pick your brain on. I know I've been kind of trying to figure baseball out a little more. Um, I noticed this year they got it set up like the NFL playoffs or like a tournament where the top teams are on a bye while the other teams are playing.
Now that's
And then,
typically done every year
but
though.
ain't it happen like that though, Flood? Like the top teams are not playing in the wild card
They never do.
in baseball.
Yeah, as far as I can remember.
Flood. When playoffs start in baseball, the teams are playing wild card to the semis to the finals and then to the World Series.
Now the teams are playing, but that's why it's a wild card weekend. So a certain team can squeak their way in there.
Look at it when you get a chance, Flood. This year they doing it different.
Okay, I
It
got to look
almost
at it.
looked like the NFL, Flood. The way they got it set up, I was
I'm pretty.
shocked. Like what?
I'm pretty sure that's the way it's always been. But I'll look into it though.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I looked at it wrong. Oh, maybe I looked at it wrong. I probably looked at it wrong, Flood. But the way the chart I was looking at, the way it looked like a tournament. But I could be wrong though, Flood, because I do got to remember the wild card is 3 out of 5.
That's what I'm saying. The wild card is the wild card for a team can get
Yeah,
in there. That was squeaking their way on in there, and the top seeds just sit out during the wild card. Then once the wild card get over, now you start the NLDS, the division series and stuff like that.
right. I don't know. This just I probably looked at it, but the way I perceived it though, Flood, I was like, what the hell? I'm like, this is new. It's like a bracket.
No, I'm pretty
You,
sure that's the way it's been.
you right. Hold on. I'm looking at it right now, Flood. Hold on. I'm gonna make sure I'm on point. Okay, yeah. Let me see. Hold on, Flood. I'm looking right now. Okay, you right, Flood. It is like that. It looked like New York. Damn, wait a minute. Back too far. Yeah, you right, bro. Nah, you right, Flood.
Yeah,
I
that's
see New York. Yeah. I see it. But the way the bracket, I gotta next time I get it, I'm gonna screenshot it to you. If you don't find it, I'm gonna screenshot it to you so you can see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got the Yankees and the Royals. Yeah, this is right. And then the Padres and the Dodgers, and then they got the Mets and the Phillies, and then the Tigers and the Guardian Angels.
Hmm.
So yeah, this gonna be interesting. It's a Final Four right here. Who you got winning the World Series, Flood?
Yankees.
Yankees looking kind of good. What's today? Today the 9th. I put a card in today too. It's bottom of the second right now. LA up. The Dodgers up 2-0. Well, 3-0 now over San Diego. And then the Yankees beat the Royals. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna go with New York Yankees too, Flood.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the Yankees. I'm gonna go with the Yankees on that. I'm
Yeah.
with you on that, and I might have to put some money on that. But I'm definitely going with the Yankees. They looking good right now, Flood.
Yes, sir.
But I know, man. I know you got to get ready for that
Yeah.
bedtime, bro. I know you got to get up at what 2:30 in the morning.
1:30.
Damn,
The alarm is set for 1:30 a.m.
Flood, we got to wrap this up, baby boy.
Yeah, buddy.
You know what I'm saying? Could you start at what 4?
Yeah, but I hit the gym before work, so that's why I get
Okay,
up.
okay. And then I give you that little extra boost you need too, huh?
Yeah. So I
Yeah, I
go
need to
hit.
get back in the gym. I've been getting my steps in though, Flood.
That's important. Make sure you get those in every day.
Yep, I'm getting my steps in. And then I'm gonna slowly work my way back in 24 hours and start slowly getting back, man. I can't put up the weight you put up, but
Right.
shit, I'm gonna get my shit together.
Yeah, buddy.
But it's all good. Episode 5, man. We wrapping it up. For everybody, please remember, um, go to Underdog. If you ain't got the Underdog app, please get it. And remember, enter in as of right now, Filmo 415, and we'll get that $25 referral bonus. Right now, Flood, we at $100, so it's 4 cats that show love to us already. And we at $100 right now. So we got a little money to play with, so we can start trying to expand and build up this podcast, which we gonna do. It's gonna take some time, but we gonna get there. But just for anybody that's listening, man, just even if you don't place a bet, just go on there, put $25 on there so we can get that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna match you, so you're gonna get some bonus money too. So we at $100 right now, Flood, like I told you, man. Once we
Right.
probably get up to a couple hundred, then we start messing around with it and seeing what we can do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So just wanted to let you know that. So I gotta put that out there, man, because I'm trying to get it whichever way we can.
Yep.
Yep. So this was a good one, though, Flood. This was a good one. We had a lot of catching up to do, man.
We do.
You
And
know,
we
and then we still got like 1/4 of the script left. So we just gonna just chalk that part up, and then next week, man, we just gonna have a lot more to talk about because it's gonna be a good weekend in sports.
all right, bro. I'm gonna get at you.
Yes, sir.